Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kat. So today is day 2 of our 6-week challenge. We're going to be working obviously on strengthening the core as always. This is going to be really good for if you have a forward head posture, which is where you're like this, your ears in front of your shoulders. And this can happen obviously if you text a lot or you type, or you're sitting in front of a computer. As always, I recommend warming up and mobilizing all the joints before doing this workout. So I'm going to link a video up here and down below in the comments and description as well. So let's get those joints nice and juicy. We're going to start by strengthening our core. So let's make our way onto the floor and onto the side. You're going to be sitting tall on your sit bones. Our knees and feet are hip distance apart, and really lengthen out through crown the head and sink your tailbone into that floor nice and long. Roll the shoulders back and then extend your arms up towards your shoulder. They're going to be a shoulder distance apart and your palms are facing out. Just relax the shoulders and try and create that space between your ears and shoulders here. Inhale. We're going to tilt the pubic bone towards our belly button. As we exhale, let's roll onto the back of our sit bones. Inhale here. Exhale, let's lead with the forehead, keeping the spine nice and round. And exhale, let's lengthen up nice and tall. And again, inhale, tilt the pubic bone towards your belly button. Exhale, roll onto the back of your sit bones. Inhale here. Exhale, lead with the forehead. And lengthen up nice and tall. And again. So try and relax the shoulders. Lead with the forehead here. Last one. Create that space between your chin and your chest. Lovely. On the next one, we're going to come all the way back out again. This time, squeezing your lower obliques and your lower abs. You're going to extend your arms up. Make sure your rib doesn't flare out. And then come back. And again. So you're only moving from the shoulder joint. Nothing else is moving. The distance between your rib and hip stays exactly the same. We got another 2. Last one. Perfect. Bring your arms back. Bring your legs slightly closer in. You're going to be still balancing on the back of your sit bones here, but this time we're going to lift our left leg up into tabletop position and back down over to the other side. So we're using our quads and our hip flexors to bring our legs up. Our core is contracted the whole time. Nothing moves up here. We've got another 2 on each side. Last one. Perfect. On the next one, let's bring both our legs up and come back down. And again. So if you want to glue them together, you can as well. Squeeze your inner thighs. That will help. We've got another 2. Last one. Good. Let's hold it up here. This time, let's extend our leg out nice and straight if you can. And bend. And again. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Last one. Perfect. Let's hold it out here if you can. If you want to hold the back of your thighs for support, do so. If not, see if you can reach your toes. Take a deep breath in for 2. Last breath. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Bend at the knees. Lower the legs down. And then come all the way forward. And then lengthen up nice and tall. Good. So extend your legs out nice and straight. We're going to roll all the way down. So from here, squeeze the inner thighs together and flex the feet. Relax those shoulders. Extend your arms up towards your shoulder. Inhale here. Let's tilt the pubic bone towards your belly button. Exhale, let's slowly start to roll back. See if you can touch your lower back onto that floor. Try and create that space between your chin and your chest and relax the shoulders. Come all the way down. And again, inhale, extend your arms up towards your ears. Lengthen the back of the neck, no chin to chest. Exhale, slide rib to hip. Peel up, bone by bone, as you come all the way over. Inhale here. And exhale, let's slowly come back. Squeeze those inner thighs together. So you can touch that lower back. And notice whether or not you're touching both of your back muscles coming down equally on both sides as you come back down. Let's come all the way up again. Reach. Breathe into the back of the ribs here. And exhale, let's come back. Good. On your next one, let's put your right leg over your left leg and center it in the middle of your body. Flex both of the feet. Inhale here. You're squeezing inner thighs together. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck, notching the chest. Exhale, let's slowly peel up, bone by bone. Come all the way forward. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come back. So here we're working on our diagonal sling. So make sure when you come back, you're not tilting to one side, you're nice and equal as you come back down. Swap sides, left side over the right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, slide rib to hip. Try and peel up equally. Come all the way over. And exhale. Come all the way down. Swap sides, we've got one more on each side. Inhale here. And exhale. Obviously, if you need help, you can grab the side of your thighs. Coming all the way back down. Last one, let's put your left leg on. Right leg behind you. Inhale here. Exhale. Come all the way back down. So we're going to end at the top, so untie your legs so they're nice and flexed. Squeeze them together. Let's roll all the way up to a seated position. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Slide rib to hip. Come all the way forward. And exhale, let's lengthen up nice and tall. Sink your tailbone towards the floor. Relax the shoulders. Let's separate our legs. They're going to be as wide as your hip. Flex your feet and sit tall in your sit bones. Again, if you find that you lie rolling back onto the sit bones like this and you're rounding your lower back, then either bend your ankles like this so that you can tilt your pelvis forward like this. Bring our arms towards, so you're going to bend and you place your hands on top of your ribs here. Relax the shoulders. So try and keep your shoulder blades down your back here rather than, you're trying to create that space between your ears and shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, let's rotate over to our right hand side. And exhale, let's come back. And again, over to the other. And back. And again. So you might notice that because your arms are bent, you're not going to be able to rotate as much, which is going to give you better feedback in terms of like if you're overcompensating from down here. Because what you're trying to do is trying to rotate essentially from the thoracic spine, which is just here. And let's come back. Over to the other side. Think about lengthening through the spine, up into the wall, and come back. Last one. If you find yourself leaning backwards, think about leaning forward and lengthening up as well. Last one. And back. Good. We're going to go onto strengthening our glutes here. So let's come onto your side. So you're going to be on your elbows, palms facing down. Your elbows underneath your shoulder here. Imagine you're holding that 50-pound note between your armpits. Your lats are engaged. Knees are stacked and the heels are going to be in line with your sit bones. Draw the core in nice and tight and relax the shoulders. You're going to bend the elbow and place it behind your head like this. You're pushing the floor away from your elbow here, so you don't collapse and kind of slouch. You want to be pushing away so that you engage your lower obliques, which is this side of the body here. So once you're ready, let's glue the ankles together. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to open up our knee, our top knee up and back down. And again. So here you're going to be using your glutes to bring your leg up and back down. Think about tucking your tailbone towards your belly button so you get a bigger contraction here. As you come back down, try and resist that movement. We got another 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Bring your ankles up, so you're going to be slightly higher. From here, glue your ankles still together nice and tight. Let's open up. and back. We got another 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it open, so you keep the knees open. This time your elbow is gonna come down, so you're gonna rotate from the thoracic spine all the way down and back. Open up. Exhale, let's come back down, rotate, see if you can go a little bit further and back. And up. Just keep squeezing your glutes. Last one. And back. This time let's open up, see if we can lift our chest towards that ceiling and back. Try and keep your legs up nice and high, knees open. We got another 2. Lift that chest. Last one. And come back. Relax the knees. And so let's come all the way down to the floor. Lie onto the floor. Your top head's going to be on the same arm underneath. You can place your forearm towards the ceiling. So your knees are going to be stacked here and they will be 90 degrees. Knees and shins are stacked. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Draw the core in. Lengthen out the back of the neck. And let's bend the elbow and place it behind our head. Inhale here. Exhale, let's rotate open. Back behind you. Keep your hips stacked here. Inhale. Exhale, let's come back. And again. See if you can go a little bit further. And back. Try and keep your shoulder blades down your back. Last one. We're going to hold it out there for a breath. And back. Good. Let's come over to the other side. Elbow is underneath our shoulder here, palms facing down. Knees are stacked, ankles are glued together. Hips are stacked, push the floor away with your elbow here. Imagine that 50-pounder between your armpit and lat. Draw the core in nice and tight and really lengthen it through crown of the head. Bend at the elbows, place behind your head, relax the shoulder. Take a deep breath in, exhale, let's open up our knee and back. Continue pushing this knee into that floor so you engage the lower glute. So here then essentially you're working both the glutes at the same time. We got another 2. Last one. Perfect. Bring the ankle up, let's open up and back. Push that floor away from your elbow. We got 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's hold it up here. Elbows, inhale here. Exhale, let's rotate down and back. And again. See if you go a little bit further. Last one. Good, this time let's open up, lift your chest up towards that ceiling and back. Keep your knees open. Last one. Good. Lower the knees down, put them at 90-90 and line your arm. Bend at the elbows, inhale here. Exhale, let's rotate back. And again. Exhale. Keep your hips stacked here. You're rotating from the upper part of your spine. Last one. We're going to hold it out here for a breath. Inhale here. And exhale. Let's come back. Good. So we're going to go on to strengthening our back or our mid-back. So let's get on to our stomach. Good. So your pubic bone and hip bone is going to be touching the floor. Your hands are going to be by your side. And you can either hover your forehead like this or you can have it on completely on the floor. So in this position, your shoulders are relaxed and they're going to be in front of you like this. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pick them up and slide your shoulder blades down your back, so that you create that space between ears and shoulders. palms are facing your thigh. Inhale here. You're gonna roll that imaginary marble in front of your nose. As you exhale, you're gonna slide your hands up towards your knee and try and reach that wall behind you. As you lengthen up your spine, you through the crown of the head in opposition. Inhale here. And exhale, let's come back down. And again, inhale, roll that marble forward. Exhale, slide your hands towards your knees and reach for the wall. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come back. And again. So this is strengthening your mid-back, and it's going to help to pull your shoulders back behind you if they're rolled forward. Last one. Reach, see if you can go a little bit further and come all the way back down. You can relax the shoulders, and this one we're going to lift our legs up. So inhale. As you exhale, let's lift both your legs up, squeeze the glute and come back down. And again, your core still engaged here, pubic bone and hip bones are touching the floor. Try not to arch your lower back. If it is, it means that you're not engaging your core. So the muscles that surround your spine will help to stabilize the pelvis. We got 2 more. Good. So on your next one, let's inhale, roll that imaginary marble forward. Exhale, slide up, reach for the wall behind you. We're gonna hold it up here. Inhale. As we exhale, let's lift our legs up and back down. And again. So here, nothing is moving except for your legs. So you're gonna be squeezing your glutes. It's gonna control everything. Your core's engaged, your mid-back is engaged as well. Keep reaching the fingertips towards the wall behind you. And remember to lengthen that spine. Nice and long. We've got 2 more. Last one. Good, you're gonna hold it here at the top. This time, let's flutter legs. Make sure your pelvis doesn't sway from side to side. It's nice and stable. We've got another 2 more breaths. Last one. Hold it there. And exhale, let's come all the way back down. Good. Bring your hands towards your shoulders, tuck your toes under, push yourself off. And then sink your hips towards your heels and walk your hands along the mat. Inhale here. And just relax. Good. On your next one, let's roll up. Let's inhale. As you exhale, let's tuck the tailbone towards your belly button, and you're going to slowly stack your lower back, mid back, upper back, head last, roll your shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck, not chin to chest. Exhale, slowly peel away from that imaginary wall. Glide your hands along the floor. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let's come back up. Restack that spine. Create that space between each vertebrae. As you lengthen your spine nice and tall, roll your shoulders back. We're going to go into a full body movement now and strengthen the whole core, the back, glutes as well. So let's come into a 4-point kneeling position. Spread the fingertips and place your shoulders over your wrists. Bring your knees slightly back behind you and have your knees slightly separated so they're about hip distance apart. As you shift your shoulders over your wrist here, you're going to be in a 3/4 plank position. So you can either tuck your toes or have them straight or have them up, whatever's more comfortable for you. Think about tucking your toe bone under so you're in a nice 3/4 plank, like so. Lengthen the back of the neck. Draw the core in nice and tight so you support the lower back. Inhale here. As you exhale, let's push the floor away and you're going to spread that shoulder blade apart. Inhale here. Exhale, let's come back to the center. Inhale. exhale. We're gonna see if you can pinch your shoulder blades together and come back to the center. And again, exhale, push that floor away. And down. You can do whatever speed you like, however, just make sure that you're going through the full range of motion here, which is where you're going through protraction and retraction of the shoulder blade. So you really mobilize that joint, the shoulder joint. You're moving directly up and down from the joint, not from the forehead. Last one. Good. Come back. If you need a little breather, then just walk your knees slightly closer so you have a 4-point kneeling position. When you're ready, let's come back out again. From here, we're going to lift alternate arm, alternate leg. So make sure you're nice and straight. Tuck the tailbone towards your belly button. Draw the core in. Lengthen out that spine. Push that floor away. Inhale here. Exhale, let's lift our right arm up and back and left. So you don't have to come all the way up. You can just tap it here if it's more comfortable. You can just work your way out from here and then slowly work a little bit higher up. If that's just up here, do that. Good. We got another 2 on each side. Last set. And come back. Send your hips towards your heels and take a little breather. Good. Let's come back all the way back out again. And let's get back into a nice 3/4 plank. We're gonna go into a push-up here, or 3/4 push-up. So make sure your knees are hip distance apart here. Spread the fingertips. Draw the core in. Tuck the tailbone towards your belly button so you're nice and straight. Lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale here. Lower our chest towards the floor and push yourself up on an exhale. And again. And exhale. We got 2 more. Last one. And send your hips towards your heels. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Let's come back into a 4-point kneeling. And let's just flex that spine. And come back into the natural spine curve. And again, tuck the tailbone towards your belly button. Push that floor away. And back. Good. Swivel your legs around for a little lower back rotation. So have your arms out in a T-shaped position here. Inhale. Your knees are glued together and so are your inner thighs. As you exhale, let's come all the way over to our left-hand side. And back over to the right. And over to the left. Last one. And come back. If you enjoyed that routine, then give it a thumbs up to let me know that you did. Leave a comment below if you have any requests or suggestions. And if you want to do day 3 with me, then subscribe to my channel and click that bell for all the notifications. And I'll see you in the next video.